social media, you know, he was talking about feeling the flow, changes practice overall, but I'm really interested to see what's going to transpire.
As am I, and the same, I think, goes for Daijiro Yoshihara as well. You know, he's had a little bit of a tough season trying to find that flow. At moments, he's looked absolutely brilliant in practice, in qualifying, and we did see him qualify pretty high yesterday. So he may be kind of building some momentum here and trying to make a run at it here to try to get back up in the higher part of the rankings, and he will take the lead first.
Dai Yoshihara qualifying 4th yesterday. Adam LZ a little bit lower than that in 29th as Dai Yoshihara initiates in that first outside zone, now transferring into that second outside zone. Great angle from Dai Yoshihara. Adam LZ a little slow on that transition into that second outside zone, now into the third. This is what I was talking about, that grip. It doesn't seem like he's getting all the way out there, and then Dai Yoshihara brings it all the way out to that outside zone 4, and LZ brings it out. Am I correct in kind of saying here, it seems that his car is gripping up and it's not loose to get that backwards motion, essentially, is what I'm kind of looking for.
I do know that teams do spend a lot of time really trying to figure out what's the best setup for this course, because it's a lot different than other areas that we go to, other tracks that we go to. And before we get deeper into that, let's take a look at Daijiro Yoshihara's run. First and second outside zone were filled as what you would expect from a veteran driver. You can see LZ struggling a little bit to gain proximity, and right here his transition behind Dai was a little bit weak, and it put him on a tighter line. So it wasn't a bad chase by any stretch of the imagination, but it does tell Daijiro Yoshihara what he has to do better than. And his lead run, Dai's lead run, was pretty solid. He really did not make many mistakes.
I just think just seeing where Dai was, and again where he qualified, his comfortability at this track right now, it just seemed glaringly obvious. Adam's car was just not there. And again, it's that marriage of car meets man or woman, and this doesn't look like the LZ we've seen in even previous rounds of this year. So don't know exactly what has changed, but definitely, and you can find out more on all his YouTubes. He definitely divulges a lot of great information in regards to what and how each event transpires. So he's very transparent about his experience in Formula Drift. So more insight, it's always great to check it out. I definitely enjoy it. All right, here we go. Adam LZ and his LZ BC Racing S15 coming on down in Nitto tires in that second outside zone. Here goes Adam LZ, a lot more angled there. Dai Yoshihara chasing him down past that front clip and taking it out actually in that third outside zone. Great line from Adam LZ. He gets all the way out there, and Dai Yoshihara does not. But has blown some serious smoke. Almost, you could smell it all the way up here in the booth. That's how much smoke is really blowing out. And Ryan, definitely want to get your perspective on it. And, yeah.
The proximity and the duration of proximity is something that we talk quite a bit about. If you're staying in proximity but surging forward and backing off, that's not going to be as good as constant pressure on the lead driver. And that's kind of what we see from Daijiro Yoshihara. He isn't banging door to door, but he's really not giving much room. Now, he was a little bit tight, got pinched off on that inside clip, but you're not really seeing him kind of falter back and fall away from Adam LZ. He's really trying to keep the pressure on. And I'm sure that we will take a look at this again from another perspective, but Daijiro Yoshihara seemed to me to be able to check a little bit more boxes than Adam LZ overall.
Checking in on Jonathan Nairn's vehicle. He's got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left as we take a look at the BC Racing custom coilover side-by-side graphic.
So LZ here, you can see, does a pretty good job on one. Daijiro Yoshihara was deeper there, and you can see he is keeping that pressure, but LZ in his chase on outside zone 2 did get into the zone, but there is that separation there on 3 that is not super distinct from how Dai is doing it, but Dai is just staying a little bit more consistent.
It just seemed to me on that outside zone 3, Adam, there was separation, but even more so, he was shallower, not as deep. Still, I mean, a great driver. I enjoy seeing Adam in the series and his just overall progression and him taking it just to another level. Here we go, slide him left for Dai Yoshihara or right for Adam LZ. And Dai Yoshihara gets the win, Dai gets the win and advances on.